Hello, teacher. Have you ever wondered why we procrastinate? We often judge ourselves as being lazy or lacking willpower, but scientists tell us it is actually a biological battle inside our head. Our brain is a battlefield between two main characters, the limbic system and prefrontal cortex. The limbic system is the ancient, primitive part of our brain that only care about immediate pleasure and avoid pain. It's the part let's say that's watching one more movie. On the other hand, we have the prefrontal cortex, which is the internal boss responsible for long-term planning and understanding. Consequently, when we procrastinate, the limbic system has on the fight. It chooses the short-term relief of not working over the long-term streak of the daylight. This is why we starting feel the urge to do anything, clean our room, research random facts on Wikipedia, or scroll through our phone. It's better one thing we actually need to do. I am the perfect living example of the biological struggle. Every time an exam is coming, my limbic system takes total control of my body. It starts with my personal ritual, which I call the even number rule. If I sit down to study and notice the clock say 10:05, my brain immediately starts to enunciate. It tells me 10:05 is a messy, ugly number. You cannot possibly have a productive study session starting at such a random time. We must wait until exactly 11:00 to have a clean, fresh start. It is a pedagogical trip, but I feel for it every single time. It allows me to delay the plan of studying for another 55 minutes without feeling too much like a failure. During these 55 minutes, I usually fall into the horizontal paralysis. I lie down on my bed and pick up my phone. I am not search for anything important. I am just feeding my limbic system the tiny dopamine hit it crave. I am looking at Mimi, scrolling through short video, and try to forget that a giant textbook is staring at me from school room. But the human brain is smart. It knows I avoid work, so it creates a deep sense of guilt. After an hour of lying on my bed, my guilt becoming so heavy that I feel like I can't breathe in my room anymore. But instead of picking up my pen, I don't what I love most. I go for walk. Teacher, I and choose opposite with walking to my prefrontal cortex. This is just another way to procrastinate, but to my thought. So it feels like a necessity. When I step outside, the heavy pressure of an exam disappears for a moment. I walk through a neighborhood, watch the tree move in the white, and observe the small, because detail of the life we usually ignore. I watch the cat sleeping on the hood of a car. I look at the changing color of the cloud, and I listen to the distant sound of the city. I walk slowly, and for those 40 minutes, I am peace. I tell myself that I am clearing mental fog or searching for inspiration, but I realize reality. I am just enjoying my last few moments of freedom before the storm hit. However, every walk must end. As I walk back to my room, the sun is usually gone, the air gets colder, and the daylight is felt close enough to the dangerous. This is when the street monster finally wake up and overpower the immediate system. When the clock hit the final even number, maybe 11 p.m. or midnight, a switch fell in my brain. Suddenly, I am no longer the lazy person who was wandering in the park. I become a machine. My heart beat faster. My focus narrowed to the single point, and I enter the state of flow that only panic and provide. This is a adrenaline boost. In this few hours before the exam, I can remember more vocabulary, understanding more complex source, and I solve more math problems, and I could in the entire week of client studying. I have become addicted to this tension. I wait until the last possible minute because I have learned that I need the fire of a deadline to melt my mental resistance. I am like a hero in the action movie, caught a red wire and on the bump, with only 3 seconds left on the time. When I finish at 3 or 4 a.m., this sense of release is message. I look at the work I have done and honestly amazing at what my brain can do under extreme pressure. I always tell myself next time I will be different person. I will start a week in early and sleep 8 hours. But teacher, let's be honest. We both know that's not going to happen. Next time I will still waiting for that person, that perfect even hour. I was still going for my long walk to find some peace, and I will still wait for that final spark on adhering a line to save me at the very last second. It is not the most scientific or heavy way to success, but in my way of surviving the constant battle inside my brain. I walk to my bed and let myself sink into the mastery. fearing the weight of the day final fit, I have realized that my even number rule, my long walk under the shift cloud, and my late night at rain line rush are not just felt, they are a strange, messy gears of my own unique engine. I am not a broken machine. I am a person learning to navigate the beautiful, chaotic architecture of my own brain. As I drift off the steep, I don't feel like Pharaoh who procrastinated. I feel like a survivor who win. I wish a quick thank you to my exhausted mind, knowing that even though we will fight this battle again, we now have a secret conven- covenant of resisting. Next time, the storm will come again, but I already know I have the fire to survive it. And thank you, teacher, for listening to